question to really, quite frankly, answer, Katie, because we do see these moments where they have a chance at a kumbaya. I mean, I'm just thinking of this week, there was supposed to be this really big embrace of the fact that they finally passed a big piece of legislation involving housing policy, but they're now about to rebuild and ended with pointing of fingers and yelling and hooting and hollering on Capitol Hill, including behind closed doors between the president and lawmakers. So it's a heated moment and a bit chaotic moment here in Washington, without question.
All right, gentlemen, thank you so much. Dr. Miko, thank you for getting up as quickly as you did. You too, Kevin, I appreciate it. We're going to watch this story, and again, our thoughts go out to the Bitty Bitch children during this. Okay, we're staying on this story. We're going to bring you updates as they come in. Up next, though, is the president celebrating America, or is he celebrating himself? Don't go anywhere.
Want the fastest working GLP-1 for half the price? Ro now offers FDA-approved weight loss injections cheaper, so you can see weight loss results faster. Lose 20% of your weight with a formula that hits not one, but 2 hormones for less hunger and faster results. Weight loss faster, confidence higher, price cheaper. See if you qualify at ro.co/TV.
Most people suffer from active psoriatic arthritis. Imagine being a million miles away. With Tremfya, less joint pain, stiffness, and swelling is possible. Some patients even before treatment, the doctor should check you for infections and teeth. Tell your doctor if you have symptoms from the vaccine. Imagine being a million miles away. Ask your doctor about Tremfya.
Still the best.
My little girl loves wearing princess dresses. Has high-risk neuroblastoma. It was really hard to see our such a bright little girl. St. Jude touches the lives of so many kids. And so even though her prognosis is still scary, we have a lot of hope.
Every minute matters for the children at St. Jude. They need your help. Please call, go online, or scan the QR code now and give them $10 a month to make a difference.
All your kid has cancer, just the stress, just the word, definitely heart's and seeing my wife's heart broken.
He was a healthy little boy running around, not playing all the time. Childhood cancer is absolutely crushing. Hope is coming in these walls every day as he fights for the battle of his life.
The search for cure must continue. Join me on $19 a month, and we'll send you this St. Jude t-shirt. Watch out! To show your support.
The donations and the research is saving our daughters. St. Jude, they take care of you on the days of need.
They give us snacks for work. St. Jude and my room.
You can make a difference. Become a partner now today. Please donate now.
I saw the thinning on the top. I was like, what? I knew that Tremfya was working because I was seeing less scalp, especially in the front.
Tremfya's physician recommended an holistic approach that my body needed.
Get going at Nutrafol.com. Get ready to go from out to Say hello to Arnicare Pain Relief Gel. Hello. Arnicare is America's #1 Arnica Pain Relief brand. Use Arnicare Gel's quick absorbing formula on your sore muscles. It works where you need it, when you need it. Live your life confidently with the comfort of this trusted ingredient. Arnicare. Pain relief made simple.
When I was laid off, everything just went downhill. My
Maybe
credit
it's
was up.
sleepy.
No plan on how to get out. To be honest, I prayed. Next thing you know, the kickoff commercial came on my TV. What got my attention was $5. No credit check. Points were just accumulating. And it blew my mind. My credit improved 156 points. Here I am, a year later, with my life back. Kickoff tech ready.
Then on July 4th, we will have the greatest show of all on the National Mall. Your favorite president will be speaking. So please show up. Because if we have 2 empty seats, first crowd is going to say he didn't fill out the
Turns out President Trump is celebrating America or celebrating himself, but that is how Trump kicked off his Great American State Fair on Wednesday, honoring the 250th anniversary of the United States, and the celebration, by the way, is not over. There are still some 13 days left of events, but if Wednesday was any indication, the president will continue to make America's birthday all about himself. Joining us, staff writer for The Atlantic, Tom Nichols, and host of the Fast Politics podcast, and MS Now political analyst Molly Jong-Fast. So are you excited, Tom, for your favorite president to ring in our 250th anniversary?
Yeah, George Herbert Walker Bush was going to be there, but he's not.
I wasn't expecting that.
The idea that a president would refer to himself as your favorite president, I mean, there is, you're the most powerful man in the world. One of the greatest qualities that you can have is a little bit of self-deprecation. And he is capable of that. It's also good to have some sense that everything around you is real and not just props on the set of a movie you're starring. And that's really interesting. He thinks all of this is about him. And he's always had a kind of a problem with object permanence, that, things that he doesn't see or that aren't in his field of vision aren't real. And so he holds these spectacles and galas because things like the 4th of July are merely rationalizations for having parties for Donald Trump. Normally that's something, look, I'm a critic of the president. I don't like it when he does this. But I think to do it on the 4th of July, the one holiday where this should be about all Americans, our history, the majesty and magnificence of the United States, really makes it something small, trashy, Trump makes it about himself. And that, I think, is a particularly egregious offense as president.
So, Molly, listen, we've all been talking about him, covering him for a long time now, so this shouldn't come as any wild surprise. But, I was struck anew, once again, by some reporting of Maggie Haberman and Jonathan was talking about how, I wasn't surprised, I guess, but struck about how Donald Trump was almost honored to find out that Republicans would lose